Right folks, this is lesson 199. Wow, we're getting quite close now. So this is I'm taking you today to a place called Lee Bay in Devon, beautiful Devon near Ilfracombe. And the colours I'm using today are my usual starter colours. We'll put one or two bits and pieces in, but there's the basic colours. So that's what you need to mix if you're going to follow me. But that's it. So the picture itself is the Lee Bay is behind me, if you like, and this is looking out to sea. The strata of these rocks is absolutely fantastic. That's the reason I picked it to do some of this strata here. As it must have shoved out millions of years ago, shoved out the earth, and it's just given a good formation. This is beach, if you like, beach and sea, just here. The rocks there, and there's a path through to there, and this is it's called Lee Bay, and it's beautiful. It's just my family know it well, but I'd rather that's a line on there where I want the sea to go. So I'm going to paint the sky in first. I think the light today will have it coming from the left. I think. Let's get some touch of water on there. Or a touch of sunshine in, shall we? Touch of, I'll have a nice day, I think. Nice blue sky, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Wobbling a bit at the bottom there, not to worry. We'll sort it out. And as it goes towards the horizon, of course, it's got like a pinky colour to it. Mind the rocks, folks, mind the rocks. Put that bit out there, down there. And I think I'd like a bit of darkness in some of this now. Heavy weight there, so let's have a dark just here, shall we? That'll balance it, won't it? It's all about balance. Smaller clouds as you go in the distance. Keep off the rocks. I'm trying to, but put that down there, I think. Light from this side, so any shadows on the side of these clouds are going to be to the right. Number 20 brushes, folks. It's a small piece of paper, and there's number 20 covers it easily. So it does a good job. bit more dark down there by the horizon here. Roll the brush if you like. And then what do I tell myself? Stop blooming fiddling. Right, stop. Let that sky dry now. Right, that's dry now. Let's pull off this protective piece of. It's going to be a nice crisp horizon line, isn't it? Which is what I wanted. So I think the next thing we'll do, I'll just do a flat coat on these rocks, because they're like a what can I say? Like a grey. I'll just test it. Grey browny colour. It's they're a bit grey. Try and mix a bit of. Oh, this is like an undercoat on here, but folks, it's just getting rid of the white. There's grass on the top there. Get the undercoat on. Yes, it's a beautiful place. It's when my children were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to about 10, 12. We went down to this place and stayed in the guest house with some dear friends of ours who we met in the guest house. Donna and Sue Chapman, lovely people. But Rachel and Jenny were quite young. I say 4 or 5 or something like that. Well, Jenny was 5 years younger than Rachel. But the lady that had the guest house took us. She knew she was taking over Jenny, but they're now. Well, Rachel's in her 50s now, so you can tell how long ago it is. But that's just to flatten out the colours on that beach. I want to dry this. I want to put some sea in, and let's get rid of all this white first. Let's just dry it first. Right, that's dry now. I think we'll put some sea in there. I'm using colours same as sky, ultramarine and burnt, a slight touch of burnt umber on this, just to get a bit of bluey effect. It was a lovely day. Well, let's put some water in, shall we? Just get it flowing in. So there's sand here, so I want to protect some of it with sand. We don't want to do all sea. Right, we'll leave it at that for now. I'll dry it. Right, we'll get rid of this white now. We'll put some sand in there. This is raw sienna. Oh, a bit stronger than that, I think. Pop it in like that, overlapping the sea there, because it's the sea and sand in the same place. Dry it again. Well, it's dry now. There's just a touch of green on the top of this hill. I want to just pop this in. This is I'm just using the cadmium yellow and a touch of winter blue red shade. It's only a small piece, so it's, don't get excited if you use different colours. It's just to show you that all this has fallen away over the years and that. And there's evidence of grass and that just as it comes down here. In fact, there's a couple of little trees on top, stunted trees, as I call them. So I think we'll pop them in as well, just to while we're doing it. Let's get a small brush and just drop one of them trees in or something. Nothing special. It's a bit blue with that, so I want to put a bit more cadmium yellow in. Take the blue out of it. That's better. So don't do a lot if it's. That'll do. Right, I can forget that now. Now the main part of this picture, of course, is the rocks and the colour and separation of them. The light's coming from the left, so they get darks in these rocks, and which is crevices really. That's why they are crevices. So we need to sort of indicate what we've got on a crevice formation. Right, that's dry now. We'll leave that alone for a bit. We've done the tree on that corner there, and the light's coming from the left, so your shadowy parts of these cliffs will be shown as they are. They're like there's some real. It's like a sandwich strata. It's a weird rock, but they're very crevassy and they look quite nice actually. That's what attracts me to it. So it's quite varies in colour, of course, with the light, how much light it's getting. I'll do this one rock and well, I'll edit out a lot of the painting of the rocks, because there's a lot of rocks to paint, but you get the idea of what I'm suggesting to you. The rocks come falling down there, and then the See that strata coming down there. Of course, there's parts of these rocks which you get exceptionally dark in them, like that. There's well, I'm drawing this rock here. That between that, there's a gap between there. You can just see the sea. So it's that little gap. Believe it or not, over the years, we discovered it, and it leads around the corner to what we call a secret beach. Kids love it, you know, anything like that which is secret. And we had to get back over these rocks before the tide came right in, or we got trapped and had to climb right up the cliffs, which we did on one occasion. So we were more careful at the end. And it was so lovely. We came back each year for about, it must have been about 10 years. It was so beautiful. It was. It wasn't packed. It was just lovely. It was. The kids enjoyed it, and what would be lovely about it is, we used to enjoy a flagon of ale down at they call the Grampus. The pub is called the Grampus there. We walked down from the guest house to the Grampus. No cars involved, so you could have one or two flagons of ale and have a really good time. It was quite. It became quite merry, and it was a real climb up the hill, and at times there were doubts if you'd make it because of walking difficulty. But we did it again every year, and had a really good time. And then what was nice about it is the lady who had the guest house, Mrs. Baston. She was lovely. She was ever so lovely, and she used to look after the kids for us, which was a real bonus. As long as they were sort of they fed and they were in bed, that was it. She was like a guard dog. She was lovely woman. I'll edit some of this out. I'm talking as I'm painting, but I'm putting a bit more shadow in certain places as well. So it's quite a long process, this. So I shouldn't have picked it really, because it's not a very quick picture for you to do if you do it. Well, you don't have to represent all these rocks as I'm showing it, but I'm painting it because it's got a lot of memories from this place, and it is nice. You can make up your crevices and that. And there's some little yellow shells on this, and the kids thought they were wonderful. They could get them nowhere else in the world. And of course we went along with that. But in fact, I mean, I've been around the world several times, and I've never seen little shells like them anywhere. So they were probably right, the girls. Don and Sue have got 2 girls, and same age, or similar age. And the Friday nights, they used to put on a sort of a variety show, just designed by the kids and sort of performed by the kids. For that night we stayed in. It was lovely. The night before we left, and it was they became quite professional at it. We really enjoyed it. Look forward to it. You know, it was nice. Don and Sue and their children, Katie and Anna, and Carol and me and Jenny and Rachel. Memorable times. As I paint this, it brings back lovely memories. So I'm enjoying it anyway. You might not. So the lights from that left hand side, don't forget. So we're taking down the shadows down there. This is just a small rock here now to shadow, and don't forget the light is coming from the left. And we're going to get crevices and things like that. Wonderful rock formation it is. Quite sharp. Now before I finish rocking, if you like, I want to just put in 1 or 2 little dark areas, which even darker. I'll edit a lot of this out because you don't want to watch paint dry. But from this point, I'm going to get back to the Lee Bay. It's from this point. It's on the cliffs. You can walk over the cliffs to Ilfracombe. We used to walk over there on market day. Over there's a cafe called the Blue Stoops on the top. Go to the cafe for a cup of tea, and it was just a nice holiday. Uncomplicated. Oh, Don and I we used to dread the day when Mrs. Baston did meatballs. Oh dear, we dreaded the meatballs. But we've had a lot of fun talking about them since on postcards and things like that. There's a stage where you've got to watch it. It's where twiddle becomes fiddle. So you have to make sure you get the thing right. You can beat it to death if you're not careful. So you have to be careful. Right, I've got this pen now. I'll show you what it is. It says it's called a Jelly Roll 10. Japanese, I look at it. So I was going to try and I've not tried it before, but we'll see if it gives me a bit of an effective. If I can get a surf effect with it, you know, as water comes in. Whether it will do it now, I don't know. Which what they're trying to. I bought the things online. I thought I look at these things, and before I know what I've done, I've pressed the button, and I bought the damn thing. So I better use it, get Yorkshire, get my money's worth out of it. I can't say I'm impressed with it. It's still. It's not covering as well as I would hope it would be, but what can I say? I wouldn't buy it again because it doesn't work properly. Now, if I tried my gouache, a big tube of gouache, and let's see if that does anything. That might. We'll try it. Well, I've got a tube. I've got some squirted into my palette, so it's readily available all the time. So we'll see what we've got. I've got some on this brush here, and let's see what you get a bit of surf around here. That's better, you see. That's giving me more surf, isn't it? And that's gouache. That's a much better proposition than this jelly roll Japanese pen or something. I'm going to just indicate it with a touch of water as it's coming in. It's coming in and it's in rocks and stuff like that. Bit of surf. Alright, surf and turf. Right, now it's looking a bit barren, this, so it's going to have people in. It's got to have people. It needs people. Well, let's have a look what we've got. They're on holiday, they're suntanned, so we'll have suntanned people. I'll dry it first. It's a people thing, a people colour. Let's have a look. These are like rock pools and that, so let's see if we can get someone looking into the rock pool. And I'll have a little one here looking into the rock pool as well. With his dad. They're bending down and doing their thing. Oh, another one here. They're having a go as well. She's shouting and saying, "Oh look, there's a crab here." Where's the other leg? There it is. Some people here. Lovely town. They've got the money worth. That's all they came for. But I'm sat by this rock here. They'll be small, won't they? Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good children. Some playing in the water. How about that? Right, that's got a basic colour on them, hasn't it? We've got to dry that a bit. So I'll put a bit of colour on now. Let's see. This lad here, he's got some red chunks on. Just there, he's okay, he's done. So this little boy, he's got some red ones on as well. Popular colour red. In fact, Dad's got some as well. So they're all right. Now we better change colour here a bit. See, she can. It'd be nice if they had some. She had a white bikini on this one. Just white at the bottom here like this. Yes, and a little top just here. And a bikini. Right. She's got a white top under. And what's she got on? I'll put a skirt on, how's that? She's near the water's edge. And she got a towel there for the little lad. Yeah, come on, get your towel. You'll get your death of cold out there. You can just put some. I'll put some colour on them too. This one can have a nice white blow on like that. Like they've got something on. She's certainly got something on. Two reds there. Right, I'll have a different colour now. Let's see. We'll have a. I think we'll have a alizarin crimson. See what we get with that. Put a bit of trousers on just down here. Just see his top. matching pair. Another one sat down here, just a blob. Right, I'm going to put some hair on now. The dark haired, these people. Most of them anyway. This one's dark haired. Dark hair. Dad's got dark hair. Young lad, he's got dark hair. Put this with dark hair on as well. Right, there's this woman here, we've got to put her in. I think that's about it. If I put her in, let me see how. I'll put her in. She's a blonde, that's it, it is a blonde. I think that'll do, you know, you can go forever. Right, I think what we need now is just to complete the scene. We've got to make a shadow colour, and now the light's coming from the left, so we're going to get a bit of shadow around, say around here. These people are going to cast a shadow, aren't they? Look at that. And these people will cast a shadow just here. You'll not get shadows on the sea. I think we'll get a shadow down where these rocks are. Put a bit of a mount on it. Get all the rubbish up around it. And that, folks, is Lee Bay. Lee Bay near Ilfracombe, Devon. It brought back a lot of memories for me. But the thing that was interesting me was the rock formation. If you go down that coast, you'll see these rocks, and they just look just like that, and they're craggy, and it's just like as though they've been sliced together and pressed and all those millions of years ago. But it's a gorgeous place, and if you're going somewhere, I'd recommend it to you. Anyway, for now, folks, that's how our picture finished. I've enjoyed doing that, and I'll see you on the next one. So goodbye, folks, and don't forget to do us a like and a subscribe, because it gets my numbers up. Okay, bye bye.